This clothing brand started out with only 12 t-shirts, and today they've scaled to more than $17 million in revenue. That's USD. This is crazy, and all with social media. How have they done it? Well, you're about to find out. I'm Elijah Delport, and this is Brand Breakdown, where we are analyzing the content strategies behind great clothing brands so you can improve your own. The brand we're looking at today is called World in Vision. You might have heard of them, you might not, but today they have 443,000 followers on Instagram. And they've been featured on the news, and they've been worn by such celebrities as Shaq from the NBA. It's amazing. What's the message behind their brand? Because you know this is what I care about, and this is what's going to influence everything that they make from this point onwards. But it's very simple. They're all about having a vision for the future of your life. Hence the name, World in Vision, right? And they're about doing what other people tell you that you cannot, about pushing through those boundaries and being a really persistent person. We're going to look at 3 pieces of content today, and we're going to analyze each one. Let's have a look at the first piece. There you go. Most people won't support you until it's popular to support you. You know, what I find most interesting about this video is that there's a very clear lifestyle behind this, and it's made clear by the setting in which they're filming it. You've got a mansion in the background, you've got this guy, he looks kind of upper class, and he's getting out of a nice car. This is sending a message to every viewer that you put on our garments, and all of a sudden you open up this lifestyle in your own life, or the possibility of this lifestyle. Or at the very least, you get to tell the world that you are living this lifestyle as well, or you're a part of this high status. And I think this very much relates with their idea of world in vision, or having a vision for the future, because many times people's vision are financial goals or business goals, and that's represented by their financial status. And so here it is. You put in this garment, and you are looking at making your vision a reality. That's what they're telling us through this video. It's not just about the product. In fact, I would suggest it's more about the lifestyle than the product. The other thing I thought was very interesting is the type of person they've got modeling the clothes in this video. This is a black man, and he is someone that represents a familiar face to the kind of customers that might be buying into the World Vision brand. I keep hitting my microphone, sorry about that. But you know, it's also like, it's true for the founders as well. That like behind World in Vision, there's 2 black founders, and so I think that's the target customer base that they're looking to be buying their clothing. And so when they see a familiar face, it doesn't feel like such a distant brand anymore. In fact, it feels really close to home. And that makes it a community that I can become a part of if I resonate with the people that I'm seeing, or the people that I'm seeing in their content look like familiar faces. Finally, with the quote, most people won't support you until they see it's popular to support you. This is super shareable because it inspires me, and if I resonate with it, if I'm the type of person that has vision for my future, I'm going, absolutely, this is so true. And I'm going to share it with my friends. I'm going to share it on my story, because I'm probably also engaging with other people who believe in having a vision for the future, and they're probably going to resonate with this quote too. So what's the reflection of this behind this? You know, create some really easy to make inspirational content that's to do with your brand message. You know, it might not be having a vision about the future, but it might be about getting outside. What kind of pieces of content could you create being an outdoors brand? So just have a think about that. Let's have a look at the second piece of content.
We didn't really know how we was going to get it to this level, but we knew that that's something we wanted to do. And we got a competitive mindset that we going to be the best at anything that we do. And anything that we do, we put out, we actually do it for real. We don't do it like half. We do it all the way 100%. Like, we don't, if I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Like, just like what LeVar Ball says, like, if you do something 80%, do something else 20%, don't get mad when that other 20% come bite you and you unsuccessful. You got to go at it 110. You know what I mean? And if you work on it, I feel like you're going to get there. You know what I mean? You take the correct steps, you're going to get there. And that's whatever in life.
Commit 100% or 110% as the on-screen text suggests. Look, this is some more motivational content. In many ways, it's similar to the last piece of content because it's just about motivating and inspiring people in terms of having vision for the future and actually going for it and chasing their dreams. But the amazing thing, I just want to open your eyes to the possibilities, the different ways you can package the same idea. You can have on-screen text with a quote. You can have a video talking head. And they all have the same goal. It's to sell the brand before you sell the product, because people buy into the brand before they buy the product. Let me open your eyes to maybe another byproduct of creating content like this. It's that stuff like this goes viral in a way that your product content could never go viral. And the reason that is because people resonate with it. And something that I resonate with calls me to action. It calls me to take action. It prompts me. In this case, the action might be to leave a comment, to like, to share it with a friend. It would be the best. And so because of this, the content is boosted. And so content that people resonate with that is attached to a very hyper-focused and clear, specific idea or message, it has the potential to really elevate your brand to a whole nother level that wasn't possible before. And so what happens is you have a clip like this that goes viral, and then you bring in all of this audience and you go, hey, by the way, we are selling clothing about your vision that allows you to show the world and be proud about your identity and be a part of a greater community of people that have vision for their lives and their future. I mean, that's just the perfect strategy. And it's a nice one too, because it means you don't have to be so salesy. You can provide value through your content, and that's exactly what they're doing. And another thing I wanted to mention about this clip is that it's talking head. It's easy to make. Anyone can do this. And so if you've got, I mean, it does depend on the message or lifestyle that you're trying to share through your brand. But if you can think of some way that you can deliver that message through a talking head video, like an inspirational speech or sharing a story, man, this is so easy to create content. I always tell brands, create every single day. Create every single day, because you get the reps in, you get really good at it. So some other easy to create content forms might be typographic images. And this is something World Envision does too. I mean, I'll pull up some pictures right now. They create these graphics like this. If it doesn't bring you love, peace, or positive energy, stop engaging with it. Man, that would have taken 5 minutes. For all they know, they didn't even create that quote. But man, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. And then, so some other mood board images. So think about it. Are there images that represent your lifestyle or message, the locations? Post them, find them on Pinterest and repost them. Maybe you can curate content of other creators in your community or other creators in your space. Infographics. These are all easy to create content pieces that you can create in 60 minutes or less if you keep it simple. And they can represent the lifestyle behind your brand. But hey, before I give you the last content piece that we're going to be looking at today, I want to invite you to join a community of brand owners that are motivated, that are sharing advice, asking questions. This is a great space if you have your own clothing brand to join us, and it's totally free. I've got a free streetwear marketing course that shows you in depth how to apply the strategies that World Envision has used for your own clothing brand and for whatever your message, whatever your lifestyle is. So there's a link in the top of the description, and it's totally free to join. Please come invite. We have the opportunity to connect there totally for free. So please come join us, and I'll see you on the other side. Now let's go to the last content piece, and then we'll wrap things up.
A New Orleans clothing brand gave back to the community today, providing more than 100 coats to families in the Crescent City. The giveaway, sponsored by World Envision and Wrap Snacks, was held at Only in New Orleans on Tulane Avenue. Families were able to drive up and get a coat. One of the company's founders said providing coats for kids is one of the most rewarding activities they can do as a clothing brand.
You might look at this video and go, I mean, what kind of content is this? They're just recording the news and their news thing. Well, what I wanted to show you with this is that World Envision is making their message a reality. And the way that they're doing that is by actually going out and inspiring vision in others. In this case, they're giving out clothes to people that need it. Probably people in low socio-demographic communities and black communities. And the people that the founders are, or the founders were, the people that resonate. And so, I mean, in this, they're actually able to, establish their mission in society more than just sell clothing. And in doing this, as a viewer, you watch this and you see World Envision isn't just about making a buck. It's not just making profit. And the amazing thing about this is that you actually want to be a part of their brand now. When you see content like this, you want to be a part of it because you see that genuinely it is a mission. It is a vision that they care about. And so this is one of the ways they're doing it. And they turn it into content in the process. And so that's great. If you have any way that you have a brand message and you are actually going out and making that brand message a reality in whatever way it may be, go and film it. And it may be small scale and it may be big, or it may be big scale. It doesn't matter. The point is that you show people not to blow yourself up and make yourself look good, but rather because you actually care about this message getting out into the world. And in the process, you look incredible. And so what they get with a piece of content like this is incredibly loyal customers. And I just want to say that the ability to have PR like this, where they're shown on the news, is only possible if you have a message that people resonate with. That's part of the reason why I'm so focused on having a message, building a community, and so on. It's because it opens the world of opportunities. This would never have happened for a brand that's just selling clothing products, like drop shipping. I didn't see any drop shipping brands on the news because they're just trying to make some money. But if you go beyond what kind of money you can make, you can do some crazy, amazing things. And it's also much like this other content piece here that you see. Like this is another, it says in the caption, we just gave away 500 backpacks full of school supplies. Like this is another initiative that they're doing, but they're doing the same thing. They're supporting the communities, inspiring vision in them, and creating content. So like, if you can do stuff like this, if you're at a scale where you can, go do it. If you can't, that's okay. Find a way to do it at a small scale, make content about it, and then show the world for all those that weren't there. Look, heck, if you're a mental health brand, what you can do is you can call a friend today and you can film that. Just make sure you get their permission or whatever. But my point is, like, that's a small scale version of the same thing. You're actually inspiring your mission out and your message. You're showing your message in action in the world. Thanks for watching this brand breakdown. My hope is that you go away and create some content for your clothing brand that isn't just to sell a product, but to build a community of loyal customers that in turn allows you to sell way more product than you would have otherwise. And just to remind you, please, if this video has inspired you or you found some value in it, please join a community of other clothing brand owners, Streetwear 365. There's a link in the description. You can join for free. I'm posting content in there every single day that's exclusive to that community and those that are in it. So please, there's no reason not to join us. If you enjoyed, subscribe, watch another brand breakdown. I'm Elijah Delport, and thanks for watching. All right, join the community. Watch the breakdowns. It's worth it. I promise. I promise. I don't know what you're doing. Click the video on screen. Click it. It's worth it.